This is Going the Distance with Go Long. I'm Jill Consor Beck, founder of Go Long, a coaching and accountability service that helps you overcome life's hurdles. One of the things that I think a lot about is clutter: mental, physical, spiritual, or maybe all three. Recently, I had to face some literal clutter in my closet, and it got me thinking about how we can work through barriers from our past that are taking up space. We have to decide what we should keep, what gets tossed, or what needs to be updated. I'm going to talk to my friend and past guest on the show, Ariana Carps, owner of Rear Ends, a boutique in Bloomfield Hills, Michigan, about something that's been causing clutter in my closet. A pair of impulse bought white jeans that I've never worn, and I bought them during COVID. We all have white jeans in our closets, something in our lives that felt important at some point in time, but now they're just taking up space. Or are they? Ariana, I'm coming to you because I had a fashion emergency, and I'm kind of still on the ledge. I'm on the ledge of my desk treadmill, actually.
I'm so
So,
excited.
I mean, this is crazy. So, what happened was that I'm going to a networking event, a big conference next week, and I basically realized that my LinkedIn profile is not at all aligned to the conversations that I'm hoping to have next week. And so I went through my LinkedIn profile, and then I'm like, oh shit, my headshots suck. They don't reflect how my business has shifted. And so what that led to was me then going through my closet and finding, what am I going to wear for my headshots? And then I found a piece of clothing. Now, I donated a bunch of stuff, but I found a piece of clothing.
Did you donate while you were finding stuff for the headshots?
Well, I have a whole pile ready to go, but I have this one thing that we're going to discuss, and I'm debating on whether it needs to be added to the pile or not. So we're going to talk about that.
Okay.
So it was a COVID purchase, like probably through Trunk Club, because I'm like, yeah, I'm
Is it
locked up.
a tie-dye sweat outfit? 'Cause that was most people's COVID purchases.
No. No, it's not a tie-dye sweat. I mean,
Okay,
I
that's
wouldn't be
good.
caught dead in that. With all due respect to anybody who might be watching, the 10 people who might be watching this. But literally, this was like a COVID purchase, and I'm like, yeah, I'm finally going to do this. And so I said yes to Trunk Club when they put it in my box and sent it to me. So what I have here, okay, the white jeans, still with the tag on it, a COVID purchase. So
I have a question.
yeah,
Knowing you now post-COVID, were you doing a lot of things during COVID that required like yachting white jeans attire?
no, absolutely not.
Did you do them before COVID?
Yachting? Well, I mean, sometimes I'd go
Yeah.
sailing with
Yeah.
friends, but I'd be in like
How
board
many
shorts.
Right. How many times in your life prior to this COVID purchase had you worn or felt the need for white jeans?
Oh, I've never felt the need for white jeans, but it was like during COVID, and I was like, you know what? I'm getting the fuck out of jail,
Yeah.
man. Like,
Okay.
I'm like,
Perfect.
I'm gonna do it. Now, of course, I was in the height of like perimenopause and all the irregular cycle shit, so I really don't know what I was thinking. I was clearly delirious from being locked up. You can keep laughing at me because I deserve to be laughed at. That these jeans are in my closet and they still have the fucking tag on them.
I would like to see the style. What is the leg opening on these?
Okay, all right,
Oh
all
wait,
right.
have you like do they fit you lengthwise yet? Did you shorten them?
Now, I haven't shortened them yet. I haven't done anything because like nothing was
Uh,
open.
right.
All right,
So
so
like how
they look
long
like
are they?
they look like they're straight length. They look like they're normal, like jeans. They're not like big, boxy, like at the end, you know, however you describe. They're not wide leg.
Okay. So now is it time for the big discussion of have the last 6 years changed you enough that you are a white jeans wearer? Or are you less likely now?
Well, theoretically, my cycle shit should be done. So
Yeah.
you know,
Fingers crossed.
fingers crossed. It was
Yeah.
a little blip, but
Yeah.
there's that. I don't know.
Okay. What do you wear out on a Saturday night if you're like going to a nice restaurant?
Jeans, boots, right? Like a sweater or a button-down blouse type of
Okay.
thing.
What
Occasionally a jacket.
Here's what we're doing. We're setting a timeline, an accountability timeline for your
Oh,
white jeans.
oh, okay.
You love
This is
this. I'm
serious.
speaking the word Okay, so it's probably too early to wear white jeans now. Are you guys getting the nice, like, 60-degree days yet? Or no?
Not consistently. I mean, today's like a nice day. I can see the mountains right now. But I also want to talk about, before we get into me,
Eh.
what people should be thinking about if they're like on the ledge around the white jeans. Like, if you're a woman of a certain age, can you wear white jeans? Like, let's talk about that first before we get into me
Yeah.
specifically.
Okay, but I'm, like, counseling you
I know we're
specifically
going to
before we
counsel
get
me.
off this, women of a certain age, 100%. My mom wears more white jeans than anybody I have ever met. She gets 3 to 4 new pair every year. She, like, cycles through them. She loves a white jean, and my mom is almost 76. I don't wear white jeans, not because I don't like them, but because every single time I get a new pair of white jeans, I'm like, "Yes, I'm grown up enough. I am mature enough." An entire drink spills on me. Not necessarily an alcoholic cocktail. Once it was an entire large Diet Coke. So it's like, I don't know. I am just not adult enough for white jeans. So yeah, so I just think it's like a personality type. I think it's a styling. And then other people are also like very rigid, like only between Memorial Day and Labor Day. I asked about the weather because I am more weather specific. If it's 80 degrees this weekend, like, go ahead and wear a springy outfit, but if it's still, like, 45 and rainy or, like, 32 and snow flurries, like, maybe not the right weather. That said, like, there's all these other colors, these shades of white, your vanillas, your ecru's, your winter whites, all different words that mean the same thing, and those are year-round colors. As soon as you get into I'm gonna grab I have jeans right near me. Like, when you
Yeah.
get into this color, obviously not white, but this is a year-round color. So, anyone can wear them. I think they have to suit your style.
So when you're asking someone who comes in the store, let's say I walk into the store and I'm like, hey, I'm thinking about a pair of white jeans. Like, what are you trying to suss out from someone in terms of helping them decide if they're ready to cross the chasm or not?
I am more going based on, like, what fit do you have and do you like? And if you're like, what style jeans do you typically wear? Boot cut, right?
No,
I feel
I
like you're a
mean,
boot cut
I'm
girl.
more straight leg. I mean, I'll
Okay.
do a boot cut on occasion, but I'm more straight leg even though I wear
Okay.
boots. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't have any rhyme or reason to my fashion. Haven't you figured this out yet?
Yes, I have. I would have so much fun with you. Just fly across the country. It's a quick 5-hour flight. We'll get you a whole new wardrobe. Anyway, so I'm trying to suss out first what fits you like. And then we try things on. I also like when the fit someone likes is not always the best fit for them. So
Yeah.
then I'm gonna try and pivot to what the best fit. And there are people who, whether it's the fit or the color or whatever it is, that they, like, wanna try and they can't get themselves over the mental hurdle. And I always end those trips with, like, "I just want you to know, like, you didn't find anything today, but you're a little bit closer because now you've tried on one that fits you, and so now when you think about it, you'll think like, 'Oh, I have one that fits me.'"
Yes, yes, I definitely do subscribe to that, kind of thinking in terms of, like, once I find something that fits me, then I'll buy, like, a million colors of it, right?
And
Like,
even if it's not your style, because I'm, like, the least pushy salesperson in the world, I'm like, "Go home. Like,
right.
think about it. I can tell you don't love this." I had
Mhm.
someone last week, she put on jeans. She was like, "I love the way they feel. I love the style. I hate the color." And she, like, kept going back, and she was like, "I love the style. I love the way they feel." I was like, "You don't like the color. Like, please do not buy these jeans." And I was like, "Here's my number. You can text me if you change your mind, but you don't like these jeans." And she didn't text me because she doesn't like the jeans. So, like, if you're never gonna wear them, they're not for you.
Right.
But sometimes you have to, like, have the right ones on to be able to picture yourself maybe wearing them on a Saturday night. Like, maybe when you're going to get dressed, because 'cause they're not gonna be your everyday jeans. I mean, there's so many different styles. I don't know. So, as a person who doesn't wear white jeans, I'm like, get rid of them. You're never gonna wear them. But as a person who wants to challenge your fashion,
Yeah.
I'm like, "We're gonna try this."
So I need to try them.
So, yeah, what I think is if you haven't worn them by July 4th, they gotta go.
Okay.
So
I
that's
like
giving
that.
yourself time. That's giving yourself and starting mid-May, I want you when you're getting dressed for a night out, I want you to try and put them on and see if it's right to leave the house in them. Even if you don't wear them yet. Like, try to make an outfit around them.
Now, in terms of also, like, there's a little bit of, like, rip here, in terms of fashion, like, tell me about
Oh,
that in
wait,
terms of,
hold
like,
on.
can you
Bring the
see?
rip closer to me. A little. Oh, those gotta go. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, they
I'm
gotta
so
go?
sorry.
Alright.
Yeah, that's it. They're out.
They're
So
out.
sorry. I missed that. No,
I didn't disclose it, to be fair. I did not disclose this at the beginning, but okay, so they gotta go.
they're out. They're done.
Alright, so
So
let's
we're
discuss
not.
let's discuss why.
So we're not seeing a ton of rips right now. Like the occasional rip, and I think that if it's a I think white jeans, specifically for you and how you dress, are going to be a dressier look, right? You're not throwing
Mhm.
those on casual with
No.
like a cardigan to go be a lady who lunches. Like that's not gonna happen. I sold some ripped jeans, regular ripped jeans or blue jeans at my sidewalk sale because they were inexpensive, and I throw mine
Right.
on in the summer with like a hoodie. But
Yeah.
like that's how I dress to run around. Like you're not doing that because you are not putting on jeans to go do your things.
I mean, sometimes I put on blue jeans. I don't really like
Yeah.
leaving the house in sweats, in
No,
sweatpants.
I'm just like the way you do white jeans though,
Oh,
like
yeah. Oh,
because
yeah, 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 yeah.
those aren't going to be like yes,
Oh,
an
yeah, I'm
errant
not
like
uh,
running around, but like white jeans have something a little more like you have to put it together.
yeah,
And
yeah,
so
yeah,
the
yeah.
rip on the white is then too casual. You're not going to schlep around in them.
Yeah, I mean, it would definitely be like I'm going out to an event or out to dinner, like a date night or something like that.
Yeah. So that's why they're out. Because if
Okay.
those were blue and they were ripped, I'd be like, it's fine. You're gonna wear them casual to like
Right.
run your errands and do your things and not be in sweats. But you never do white jeans for that, and you can't do a ripped white jeans out for dinner.
Right, right. Okay.
I guess
Yeah.
now that begs the question: do you need to get another pair of white jeans so you can sit
Fuck
on with the tags
me.
for 6 years?
Oh my god. Fuck. This was not the
Yeah,
question I was expecting to
yeah,
cover on this
uh huh.
episode.
Right. You didn't see it going with a challenge. Now, do you need to get a pair of white jeans and see if you'll wear them by July 4th?
Fuck.
Right? What if white jeans have been the key to happiness that you've been missing all along? They're the secret.
This is not fair. All right, so let's
Mm.
talk about other, like, say, other styles of white jeans that maybe people like. Is it like a cut thing? Like, do you wear white jeans more with a boot cut? Like, let's talk about that.
So I have right now in the store, I have a lot of wider legs. Now, the terminology around jeans right now is confusing because, like, is it a straight wide leg? Is it a wide leg? Is it whatever? There's so much, but I have a lot more in the wide legs. The nice thing about the wide leg as opposed to when everything was skinny is it doesn't hug as much. I have a lot less people coming out being like, "Ooh, I need to size up," or "Ooh, does this show all of my lumps and bumps?" or whatever it is. So the nature of it is now snug in the tush without being too tight, and then most things fall loose somewhere, whether it's
Mhm.
a boot cut or a flare leg. So this is a standard rise, shorter inseam, so this is a 31-inch inseam, and then it's a
Mhm.
flare leg, so it goes, like, a little wider at the knee.
Mhm.
This has been my most versatile, I think for 2 reasons. 1, it's a 31-inch inseam, so for that, like, for me, it's an ankle jean. For you, even when you put it on, you're not picturing having to cut off half of the jean.
Yeah, I mean, I would have to cut off 6 inches on that.
Yeah, but still, you're not losing the whole look, whereas if I gave
Right.
you, like the jean I'm wearing today is a 34-inch inseam, you'd put this on,
Right.
and, like, it becomes comical, and with that, I'm always like, "Wait, wait, wait, it doesn't change the leg,"
Right.
to shorten it because the leg is so universal. So, I think that's why that one has been my best seller, but it's with everything, like, the nice thing about all of the variety of fits right now that we're seeing straight leg and boot cut and wide leg and mini boot and flare leg is that there's something for everyone. I
Mhm.
can The harder part is that there isn't depth in anyone's style. So when everything was skinny, I had a high rise and a low rise from every company in white and black and 3 different blues a season. And so if you wanted a high rise skinny in a white, I had 7 to show you. Now, because there's so many different ones, you want a white boot cut, all right, I have 2. You want a white straight leg, all right, I have 3. You want a white so it's like we're working with less variety in the store based on that. But that's why, as I always go back to, it's important to go somewhere. where people help you. Because
Yes.
even I feel like even if I can't nail it in the store, and normally I can,
Well, I mean, you've been doing this for how long?
I've been a paid employee of Rear Ends for 27 years. I've been doing it full time for 21 years.
Right. So you're pretty
But
good at
yeah,
this,
I feel like
one
I'm
would
doing
say.
okay. If not, I have been spending a long time circling the drain. No, I'm pretty good. I I am I am comfortable enough in
Yeah.
at this point in my life to say
Yeah.
I'm damn good at what I do.
Yeah, you're
And
fantastic at it.
so if I feel like I can't find it, I try and be aware enough of what's going on to be like, all right, I don't have the thing. I think this is what you should look for. I sent somebody out last week with a list of 3 jeans. I was like, I want you to look at these. And then one brand, I was like, I'm not familiar enough with this brand anymore, but I think they'll have a fit for you. Because I didn't. She wasn't happy with what I had. And that's okay. Like, you can't knock them all out of the park, and I'd rather someone leave empty-handed and come back again than
Yeah,
not
for
leave with
sure.
something they hate, and I'd also, like, because of my nature, I'm a helper, I wanna help people, so I, like, wanna still help them even if it's not purchasing from me because they tried, I just couldn't meet the
Yeah.
mark.
Yeah, for sure, and they may come back and buy a top from you.
Yeah. Right, and the other thing I do is, like, 'cause white jeans trickle in. We get a few in February, and then they start coming in more late February, early March, and I still have more coming in. So, all right, I didn't have it. I'm gonna take a note. I'll let somebody know if I have something that I think will be right for them.
So what months are you selling white jeans typically?
March and April are my biggest white jean sales month. Always tell people if they wait till the end of May, they're gonna be stuck with the last of it. And nobody or every year there are people who don't believe me. They're like, "Yeah, it'll be fine. I'll come back in." I'm like, Sure. But, like, I said, I'm not a pressure salesperson, so I'm just
Right.
gonna be honest, like, if you want the best selection of white jeans, for me, it's now. It's the next 4 weeks is when I will have the peak selection, and if I'm sold out of your size, I should be able to reorder it.
Yeah. You know what it is? Like, I'm thinking as you're talking, right, about when I would wear white jeans. Like, I would rarely bring white jeans on a trip because the thing is that I like to pack light. And if I get a stain on my white jeans because I spill something on it, like a glass of red wine, then
Or an
I'm
entire
totally
Diet Coke. Yeah.
SOL and like
Yeah.
I can't reuse those jeans. That's why at like the conference, it's like black slacks and jeans. So that this way they can take a
Yeah.
beating and no one will know.
I completely agree with that logic also, like, yeah, if you're going away for a week and you're taking 3 pairs of pants, that can't be one, because
Yeah.
you do run the risk of being down a pair.
Yeah. So the thing is it's definitely a high risk, high reward maneuver because if you can wear them in an event, you're going to probably look great if you could pull it off. But that's going to compromise how much you could pack in your carry on. And I don't like to check bags unless I absolutely have to.
The other thing is where I'm trying to put this challenge to you now,
Yeah.
but it's like a you won't know for, like, 6 weeks whether you're gonna wear them,
Yes. I know.
so it's like that risk reward. Well, I think it's like, do you wanna do it? Do you wanna put yourself up to the challenge, or is the fact that you held on to the white jeans for 6 years until they were no longer in style and then debated whether or not to
You
wear
know,
them?
I wonder if we should put this out on social and say, should Jill get the white jeans or not?
Yes.
I think we should
Okay,
do a
wait, I've
poll.
gotta pick what style, though,
Yeah.
you would get.
Yeah.
Do you like a low rise or a mid rise or a high rise?
I prefer more of a mid rise. I don't love high rise.
And will you do something with the wider legs?
Yeah, I'd do something with a wider leg. I'm not averse to it.
I think you should do. Okay, they're gonna be long, so I want you to ignore that because they're shortenable.
Hmm.
It's a Joe's. It's got a trouser pocket, so I feel like this is like channeling like a little bit of a slacks look, but it's a 5 pocket.
Yeah, I do need to have my pockets and I do need to have like a
Yeah.
belt thing.
And then it's a boot cut, but even when these aren't crazy long, 'cause this is the petite, and I wanna say their petite is, like, 31 inches, which I understand is still shortened, but, like, once you shorten, you've still got that boot cut going.
Yeah.
Alright. Noodle on this.
I'm
We
gonna
are
noodle on it,
going
but
to
we're gonna sit there and we're gonna put a poll out there.
yeah, does Jill need this white jean?
Yeah, does Jill need to like go and take the plunge? Because right now,
And
like I said, I'm like hanging off the ledge of
right.
my desk treadmill.
The white jeans in your closet with tags on them
Right,
led
and
to
the
an
desk treadmill's
existential
really high off.
crisis.
Yeah, it's, like,
Yeah,
really high off the ground.
yeah, don't fall. Don't do it.
Oh my gosh. All right. Well, I appreciate this is the first you are my first return guest. So, thank you for coming on. We will have Ariana's contact information. She does do great stuff on over the interwebs.
For sure, I all I want is this personalized service. I don't care if you'll never set foot in the store.
My husband has bought Chrismukkah gifts from Ariana, has never met her. Maybe he has talked to her on the phone. I don't know. I'm not involved. I just know that nice stuff ends up under the menorah and the Christmas tree. So she's great. We're going to have her contact information there. Should Jill get the jeans that we've talked about or not? So make sure you go in and vote.
I'm so excited to see how this poll works out.
I don't know if this is going to be a binding poll, to be honest, but we're going to do this. I'm taking the challenge. I'm going in. I'm holding myself accountable. So for anyone who's thinking about hiring me or thinks they might need an accountability coach, I'm living it right now. So
Exactly. I You cannot coach somebody if you are not coachable, and we see right now that you are so coachable. So obviously you're a great coach.
I'm so coachable. I'm so coachable. All right. Well, let me close out this episode of Going to Distance with Go Long. Thank you, Ariana of Rear Ends. Shout out to your parents, including the Denim Mommy on Instagram as well. Ariana is the Blue Jean Baby, her personal. So I love that. And great to be here with you. And with that, remember, it's your life. Go the distance. Go long.